Hello and welcome. Quick Bricklink Designer Program update. Series 8 has been announced, and you can see there are now 5 finalists coming on the 1st of June 2026. So this is way away, and of course we always get excited. So you've got a beautiful looking locomotive. We've got the Coconut Cape, which is definitely on my shopping list because of the pirate section that's going to be coming with One Piece. We've then got the Dustmark Keep, which, to be honest, I really do like the look of that. So I will have to have a think if that is actually feasible. We then got the University of Science, which I've already been told is like 4 base plates in width. And then we've got this beautiful looking hot air balloon. So we're going to go through these very quickly. But before we do, I just want to see if Series 5 anything has actually sold out yet. Now, me and Jay's Toy Collection UK did a live stream on day 1, and we were saying that the red marker was going up and up and up and up. Now, apparently, this thing down here in the bottom left was the quickest ever to 30,000 units. I think it sold out basically within the first hour. Then they extended it, and they've extended it again. Now, there are rumors around that you can actually check the HTML link. Don't know how to do that, but there is a way of doing it. And they're saying that this is about the 50,000 mark, and then the Pirates now is about the 40,000 mark, and then obviously the others have sort of been staggered around. But supposedly this hit 30,000 when we were live, and the Pirates weren't too far behind. So potentially this max line now is 50,000 units, and it's really close to doing it. All of these are sold really well. Now the Popcorn Wagon, I know again they all got extended. That's flying up, and that's a great price at $49.99. And then these two, the Mushroom Village and the Shop, potentially they're still at 30, or they might have been extended to say 35, but they've all funded really nice. And if you did watch the live with me and Jay, I went for the Pirates, Jay went for Dracula, and we were just watching it go up and up and up and up and up. And the plan for the live was to see which one would sell out first. And here we are multiple days on later because, well, they've done what they said they were going to do, but we didn't know how they were going to do it because it says for the love of Series 5 blown us away. We know it's tough when all the sets sell out before we can get your hands on them. So we've teamed up with the manufacturing friends to make more sets available. This may not be the case for future series, so don't miss out on any chance to get the fun. So maybe they've just got a window for this schedule. They knew that everybody was saying really nice things about the Dracula set, so they wanted to give people more of an opportunity. And that is kind of how a crowdfunder works, because mainly like a HasLab and the crowdfunders, you need to hit a certain point for it to get funded, but normally there's no limit, and normally you're not limited to how many of each you can buy. So some people don't like the fact that it's now, instead of it being 30, it's 50,000, but this is worldwide, don't forget. So the fact that you might only have a one of 50,000 when potentially the Mario Kart set probably sold more than that in the first 24 hours anyway. So they're beautiful looking things. You still have 9 days, 8 hours and 44 minutes from the time of this being recorded. But when it finally hits the max line, it's sold out, and then it will come out. We're still assuming it's going to be roughly the same date in about 6 months' time. So, Series 6 is next. So this is just a quick recap of basically the Bricklink stuff. So Series 6 is next. We've got the beautiful looking gold mine. We've got the art factory. We've got the off-road adventure. And then we've got the outlaw forest den. And the one that I'm after is the tree trail. Now, I'm not going to click on any of these apart from the new ones because we have already covered these on the channel. But it's just a quick oversee site or whatever it is. And these are coming on the 6th of October 2025. So you won't get them again for another 6 months. Series 7. This is the one that didn't interest me that much. I do quite like the look of the boat. I'm not going to lie. Potentially, it could work well with the Pirates of the Caribbean type stuff, but it'd be a pass from me. I think they'll sell well, but I'm looking at it from a theme park perspective, and I don't think any of them would work. The only one that might work now is potentially this potion shop, only because of what I'm setting up with the Lord of the Rings. So I will look at that in my own time in a bit more better detail, but I've got until the 1st of February 2026. So Series 8, let's have a very quick look at these. Let us know in the comment section below what it is you're looking forward to seeing as well. Now, this is the first time me clicking on these. Thanks again to Jay for letting me know that these went live. They've obviously just gone live in the last, I would imagine, maybe last night. So this will sell well. They always do. The locomotives go really well. I don't know what that's all about. Close that. So that is the Brick Railroad. I'm assuming it's based on an old school locomotive. It does look great. It is on a really nice track as well, and you can see it is what it is. So you've got the brick railroad, nice yellow and blue combination. The minifigure with the driver looks good, and it's ready for motorization. So you can pick and choose what it is that you want to order. Extra parts of the model that are only needed when motorizing, which are those bits. So it lets you know what it is you need. So that's a good thing, because there was all that hoo-ha in the last train of the big blue long thing, which was from the film, which I can't remember what it's called, but people tried. Lego Group said it was too heavy. People got it to go. So at least it's done, and I'm assuming, there we go, that's what it looks like on the track. So it does work on a normal track system. So if you want this, and then you're going to buy some carriages, this, I think, will sell very, 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 very well. I think it looks really nice. 1,428 pieces, so it's not going to be the most expensive set. It's obviously, I knew it was an American thing, but it's from the 1950s and became a true icon for their freight or passenger trains. It was used everywhere. The model reflects the condition of the early 1970s, where some models were converted from their original red and metallic to look like a blue/yellow look. I chose the color combination because it allowed the curves to be represented when corresponding to bricks without the need for additional stickers. Now, I like this. And I have been umming and ahhing if I could actually get a train in my own theme park, and potentially having an old school refurb train carrying passengers around potentially might make sense, because they do have, I think, some of these old locomotives running into some of the theme parks to get people from A to B. So maybe. Now, the coconut cake. This one I am very, very much looking forward to. I'm just going from left to right. It is what it is with how I'm clicking on them. This will be, for me, going in the pirate section. I will be getting this straight away. Brick count, we are at 2,425. Land ahoy! Its strong walls and strategic defensive. The coconut cape serves serves as a guardian of the ocean, deterring pirates and ensuring the safety of the surrounding trade routes. As it stands as a beacon for ships and refuge for the weary. Remember to always keep an eye out for the hidden treasure buried deep within the walls, and a secret compartment reveals precious gold and gems for plundering. Now, I did think it's a pirate set, but there isn't any pirates. So it does look like it's the same kind of guards that you're getting from the newer one. So this is almost like a safe haven away, which is pretty cool. So this would also work with One Piece, with regards to not having any pirates on it, and there obviously there's I don't want to spoil it for everybody in case you've not seen it yet on Netflix. It has been going for 25 years, mind, on the other thing, but the live action on Netflix. There is an episode very, very similar to this where they visit, and then all the pirates come in. So that is another thing that could work quite well. So minifigure wise, what do you get with this one? It doesn't look like it's going to take up a huge amount of space. You've got the nice little shark at the bottom. You've got all the nice detail. Of course, this isn't technically the final design, but this is the one that's been voted for. It will be refined ever so slightly. You've got the old school wheel cannons up on top of the roof. You've got the pokey stick to push it in for the actual Hugemanfly What's It that goes down the shaft that fires straight back out again. There you go, the cannonballs, that's what I'm on about. Those Hugemanfly What's It's. So you've got the pokey stick for the Hugemanfly What's It's. We are well away on this Bricklink thing. So they look good. So you've got the chef, and you've got the 5 guards. Shark, which we can't call Bruce, because technically the Jaws ship could just chill out around this. And then we have got the Lady of Leisure. Nice shape. Yeah, I think it complements well the one that is out and about at the moment. You could just extend that one. I do like the monkey with the banana up top. You've got like a nice little coconut. Can you zoom in on these yet? No. You can click on them, but it's not. The only way of doing it is like this. I've kind of figured out how to do it, but it's a little bit annoying. So there's the coconut, which does look nice. I think it's a coconut. Does look nice. You've got the world globe, carrot, knife, little fish up at the top, a rat, and then you've obviously got all the guns and everything like that, and then you've got the little prison cell, and then you've got the barrels of booze potentially. This, I'll say, this might also look quite nice with that fortress one that's just been retired, but completely different colour scheme. This looks much more like a city. That is kind of Pirates of the Caribbean / One Piece, so does look good. Seems to be fingerprints. That I've not seen before. So there seems to be some fingerprints on there. So this obviously isn't computer images. This is actually the thing, the actual real set, which works for me because it annoys me when you get the fake images. So happy days. So you got that. It's obviously where the gold and the treasure and everything's hidden in there. That works. And then that is a better look at those. So they're all the individual photos. So it's kind of similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Dungeons and Dragons with regards to how it clips together. So you've got all the pinholes that ram into the back. You've got the two on the side for the little water, and then you've got the treasures hidden underneath that island. Okay, that's clever. And then you've got the bit that just goes on top, and then that's what it looks like together. So yeah, for me, that's a win. I'm going to put that in. It doesn't look like it's going to take up a huge amount of space, which is great. I don't want to look at the size of it just yet because they might chop and change the sizes. So I'm not going to make any plans for that until, well, a long time. But for those people that are interested, it is 34.4 centimeters in length. So it's another 3 base plates. Width is 47.1. No, I'm lying to you. It's not. I'm getting inches and centimeters mixed up. So it is just under 2 base plates in width. It's a base plate and a half in height, and it's just over a base plate in length. So it's not. So it's not going to take up a huge amount of space, which is great. So it's a nice compact set, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I never tend to read all the comments. The one thing I did read is apparently the Coconut Cape was in for Series 5 and it didn't get picked. And Ballistic Bricks has redesigned it with different bits and pieces, and then it got picked. Now, Series 8 did have a lot of pirates and castles and all that kind of thing. So the fact that this has leapfrogged everything else and all of the other sets that we're taking a look at very quickly, massive congratulations to everybody. Now, the Dustmark Keep. Visually, I think that looks fantastic. And the fact it's on sand, that has tickled my fancy ever so slightly. And I really do like that deep purple. That is very, very different. So what's the story behind this one? It's 4,000 pieces. You get 9 stickers. Welcome to Dustmark Keep. The sun-scorched heart of the Bounty Hunters Guild nestles deep within the uncharted outland, far beyond the reach of civilization and the strife of wearing factions. This sand-swept fortress thrives in isolation. Its remote and desolate surroundings offer unparalleled safety and security, making it an ideal haven for guild operations. And so it's basically a hybrid of the bounty hunters of Mando from Star Wars in a castle form at Tatooine, but in the sand, which would work perfectly with my Statue of Liberty because it's all derelict and everything else. So I've got the Apocalypseburg. So this with the Apocalypseburg, I think, would work really, really nice. And I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Why am I getting hyped up about 2 sets? So, displaying closed or multiple open formats, ring the bell user functions, 11 minifigures, 2 horses. So, closed, width is just under 2 base plates, length is just, so it's, you're going to need 4 base plates ish, 2 by 2. Yeah, so it's going to cover 4. Open, it's width. How does that work? How's the model closed? Width-wise, it's longer closed than it is. Always get the width, length, and height. We'll figure it out later on. We'll have a look-see. Notable changes from Series 7. So this went in for Series 7 and didn't get picked. Dark tan bricks creeping up the base. Water well in the central courtyard. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So that looks wider to me. I always say that's the wider, and I say that's open, not closed. But obviously, I'm reading that. I'm reading that completely wrong. Now, don't forget, in case you're new to the channel and you're wondering what I am waffling on about, everything I look at is from a theme park perspective. So this would be my Lion Knight's castle. To me, this does look quite theme parky, actually. Got the really nice water on the inside. It's got all the bounty bits and pieces on the inside. It's got the nice doors. And it's got all the detail on there. I've not got a single castle thing from any of the Bricklink design stuff. I don't actually own any modern castle stuff. I haven't got the Lion Knights or anything like that. And this has been done the day after I've just started my Lord of the Rings display in a new space and umming and ahhing whether to get the Lion Knights castle. But potentially the Dustmark Keep might be the best of both worlds. But I know the Lion Knights castle is very, very similar to what they've got at the Legoland parks, because of course, what's based on the original series, that's what they base the rides on. But the fact it's on sand, I know exactly where that can go. I can see where it can go right now. Rather than doing a Western thing, go for that. I really like that. I think that looks fantastic. It's just different. I think it's one of those that you couldn't really add it. I don't think you could really add it in with a lot of the other Castle bits and pieces. But if it's just going to be like a standalone thing with the teams around, I have got some of the original medieval factions, but just the horse carts, the catapults, and the battering ram and things. So you could potentially have them battling, which, again, from a theme park perspective, would look great. Oh no, is this going to be my double? Oh, so they've got two prisoners from two factions. So you've got the wolf faction. I can't remember what faction that is. Quite like the story behind that as well. I think that looks really smart. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea because it's different, but I am nuts when it comes to different things. So I do like that. Now, what is also very, very different, we'll jump straight to the air balloon, is the air balloon. That could sell amazingly well. So you can see you have got the seagulls and everything stuck to it. You've got the cool little minifigure. Oh, it's in a cloud as well. Oh, clever. Just not just the air balloon, including cloud. So we've got a nice cloud base. Again, with the brick count, this might be our cheapest entry. 876. So this could be kind of the same price as the popcorn. So I can see this one going quite well. I couldn't really have a hot air balloon ride in my theme park, so I'm not going to try and convince myself for this one. But no, congratulations again, massive congratulations to the designer. So we have got Exy Sandbox. Congratulations to you. Story behind that. It is to take the plastic to the skies with a Lego hot air balloon. Nice. Very, very nice. Right, last one. The biggest one, I do believe, which possibly is going to be the most expensive. So it looks like it's another flapper. It looks like it shuts and opens. The University of Science. What's the story behind it? 3995. Revised plan test. Model 8. So a lot of these didn't get into Series 8 model changes. So I'm assuming this was in at a different time, and these are the changes they've done for Series 8. That makes sense. How big is it? That give us the. Oh. People are loving that. I just don't know if I can make this work in a theme park. Which, to be honest, I'm quite glad because I think I'm already in for 2. So I definitely don't need 3. Open or close, display options. It looks fantastic. That would work really well in somebody's city. Jay, I'm looking at you. If you've got a city and you want to put in something slightly different rather than some of the modulars, great height, great colour. I'm now thinking, would any of this work in the Spider-Man type thing, or would this work in a Marvel or DC-esque type thing? Beautiful windows on the back. Again, massive congratulations to every single designer for Series 8. And again, across from Series 1, all of them have been great. Lots and lots of different bits and pieces going in on the inside. It does look massive. Hey, he's back. There he is. If you know, you know. I don't want to spoil it for you, but he seems to be getting around quite a few of them. I'm looking at him right now in the same attire on the Natural History Museum. And we know who this person's supposed to be. Mr. Johnny Thunder is getting around everywhere. He's gone from the old school 97 sets, yay, for the Natural History Museum, and it's carrying on with the science and everything. That's a pretty cool story to be told. You have that's interesting. Autopsy. The rooms look good. They do look good. The chandelier looks great. The glass window looks fantastic. All the computers, everything. Yeah, very, very good. Even the minifigures look great across the bottom as well. Again, it'll be redesigned. Oh, there we go. So yeah, 40 inches of just over 4 base plates when it's fully open. If you wanted it full, so it'd be 2 base plates with it shut, but then obviously it'd be deeper. So it depends if you want it fully open as like a fascia, or if you want it closed. So it's a chunk, absolute chunk. It looks great though. So again, congratulations to absolutely everybody. And there's all your display options you've got. Right, we have gone all the way through that. Well. The Pirates is 100%. I'm going to look at that a little bit because that is obviously. I want to say this is more computer images. Might not be. It might be the real. It might be the real thing. I would probably have it displayed like that. And then maybe have an abandoned things. I need like a sandy, deserty type area. I can put a ride with that behind it. We'll see. Oh dear, we will see. But guys, that is it, and I am done. Let us know what you think of Series 8. Like I said, that's my first impressions of those. I'm very, very impressed with them. So it could be an interesting. Well, I was going to say an interesting start to 2026, but we are pretty much a year away. So it's a year away. I've got to decide about that. So I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Again, in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. What do you like? Are you in for Series 8, 7, 6, and so on and so forth? But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and I'll catch you next one.